dinners.
Oh.
And it was a place to go to have a chicken dinner. Now in those days, today chicken dinner is it's like the most common food there is. But in those days, a chicken dinner was a deluxe delicacy. And you'd go to Knott's Berry Farm to have a chicken dinner.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But the other thing, do you remember the guy in the jailhouse?
Yeah, they could identify. Oh, yeah.
Okay, my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would have, was it Dead-Eye Joe, I think.
Yeah.
He'd have the guy tipped off to who this visiting minister or whoever it was, and they'd go up to the window, and they would just be shocked at how this guy in jail knew their whole story.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
My dad loved to do that. And, so that was really the main memory we had of Knott's Berry Farm was going to I think it was Dead-Eye Joe sitting in the jailhouse and for a chicken dinner. Later, for a treat to us, took us to Knott's Berry Farm for dinner. I mean, we were like, I was probably 10 or 11 years old. And but he had this small car. It did not have a back seat. It was just a front seat, one of these sloping cars.
Yeah.
And a huge trunk. So 3 or 4 boys got in the front seat with him, and the rest of us, about 4 or 5 of us, squeezed into the trunk. And we went from the church, Bellflower First Christian Farm Church, to Knott's Berry Farm, which really wasn't that far, actually. I mean, 10 miles or less, with most of us riding in the trunk of his car. 35 cows on the farm. When they came out here, some of these big dairies had 200 cows. Well, now they have 10, 20,000 cows. They milk round the... And they were good ball players.
Yeah.
But they were the most unlikely looking ball players because you always expected ball players to be young and slim and clean cut, and here were these guys who looked old. They probably weren't, but they all had beards. But this was this religious cult, and I think it died out because I think one of the laws was you weren't allowed to marry.
Oh, no kidding.
So it had a built-in self-defeating quality to it. Excuse me. Central Market. Not only that, and someday I'd like to look into this. One day they rolled a big building onto our schoolyard, and it was a Japanese schoolhouse that they had, I hope, bought and building, but it was and the first building, Bethany Christian